Hello everyone, I'm John. Welcome back to my channel. In this brief video, I will discuss one fantastic developer tool that you should know. So, the tool that I'm going to briefly discuss will benefit all levels of programmers. This is not some other code editor. This is something that every aspiring developer learns at least the basics of it. If you guessed database development or SQL, you're right. This month every year keeps giving me flashbacks because I started going to this programming world back in 2014 and it was in November. I remember catching up on some forums with words like SQL, C++, Python, Pascal, Java, you know. The starting point is always fun and crazy. I've used various software development and database development tools over those years and I always keep recommending the best ones, the coolest ones to my people, to my community. I know we're not that big, but if you give it a like to this video and subscribe to my channel, that keeps me motivated for more exciting contents for you guys. Alright, get a coffee or tea so it will be 10x more enjoyable. Let's jump into it. As I mentioned, it all started catching up keywords like C++, SQL, and on the forums you know that most of the people talk or comment the tools that they know or like, so it's kind of biased. So when you start the process of learning, most of the books or video tutorials recommend you to use official development tools or the tools that they have used in their content, so you won't have a problem with their tutorial. For instance, code blocks for C++ or Oracle SQL Developer for database development. Of course, for instance, Oracle SQL Developer provides all the essential tools, all the features like administration or managing the databases, migrating stuff, or modeling the database, or like running queries, creating procedures. But as you grow, after you get some experience, you start to feel like less productive in those environments. While learning SQL and overall database development, the tool that I have found is the dbForge Studio. As you can see, with just one site, you can see it really promises something for you to improve the database development process. It really reduces your engineering hours. So let's learn about it. dbForge Studio for Oracle helps developers to increase their coding speed and provides various features for managing databases and external data, like allows synchronizing data between different Oracle servers or seam change management. All those functionalities in one multifunctional Oracle IDE. The Oracle SQL Developer has the essential functionalities, but when you compare it with the dbForge Studio, you won't look for other tools. The thing that I enjoy with this universal IDE is SQL coding, formatting, and refactoring is really impressive. Like a join clause auto generation, multiple formatting profiles to match with the company guidelines if you have, and object suggestions with high context sensitivity shows you relevant operators. So the auto completion always works perfectly. It's like IntelliSense completion. dbForge Studio contains unique combinations of tools that empower you to perform data and seam comparison and synchronization. The IDE works great, replacing all the admin interfaces provided by the Oracle SQL Developer. And yeah, this environment makes other tools look poor in every way. Well, here are some pinpoints I want you to know. So database seam synchronization is here. You can quickly migrate database changes from development to the quality assurance, then the production environment. And one of the biggest things you will love about dbForge Studio for Oracle is the data pumping features, like importing CSV. Of course, this might sound simple, but when you utilize CSV imports in other database tools, if it has inconsistent data after importing, it gets messy. It doesn't analyze or put data in the fields. But with the dbForge Studio for Oracle, it just works better than any data imports you can find. Again, the database seam comparison and synchronization function is something that every engineer needs. There are lots of things to talk about dbForge Studio. For instance, in the following table, you can see the comparison between Oracle SQL Developer and dbForge Studio. Database documenter, user interface, data generation, data analysis, and other features are just best in class. As you can see, dbForge Studio kills it in various ways. If you're a student like me, you can get the dbForge Studio with a big discount, or even the free edition provides all the essential things to quick start. To get the same features from other tools, you will most likely pay 5 times more. With dbForge Studio, your day-to-day database engineering hours will decrease and your productivity will increase, of course. It's just all you need in one place. Remember to check out on devart.com and write one thing that you like about this database development tool in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.